What's going on, guys? So here we are with our upgrade number 3 for the Wizard X220. It is multiple items, but I figured since they're all related to the same category, which is batteries, we would do we would just include them all in one video as the number 3 upgrade. Let's get into it. Yep. Alright guys, so let's get into it. So basically I went ahead and bought the Lipo balance charger from Skyrc, the B6 Imax. So this has gotten a lot of good feedback online. A lot of people have good results with this charger. However, there is a ton of fakes out here, guys. And I'm going to leave links in the descriptions for everything you're going to see in my video today. But there is a ton of counterfeit Skyrc chargers. And to be honest with you, the price is really not that much different on the clones versus the real one. You're going to pay a little bit more to get the genuine Skyrc, but you're way better off just to go ahead and get the genuine. So looking at the packaging, you can see here it's got all our labels on there. Skyrc label there, Skyrc label there. A lot of the generic ones do not have the Skyrc logo. It just will say B6 Imax. So this is a balance charger for the Lipo. You might be asking yourself, why did you get a balance charger? Didn't your Wizard come with a balance charger? And yes, it did come with a balance charger. However, as we know from before, especially with the Hubsan, the stock chargers that come with these drones, guys, are not really designed to keep charging the batteries over and over and over again. You're not going to get longevity out of your batteries by using stock chargers. You need something better. You need something professional like this charger here. And I'm going to leave a link down there for you. But look at the features this guy's got here, guys. So it is microprocessor controlled. It does have the balance option. You can discharge as well for storage. It is maximum safety, so it has a ton of safety features. You can program data and store and load from your previous batteries, and you can charge multiple kinds of batteries. You actually can use a PC monitor to actually monitor your charging cycles, and it does have a temperature sensor. So there you go. The PC Link USB adapter is not included, so you have to buy that separate to hook to the PC, which I don't really need. And the probe feature temperature sensor is not included as well, so you'd have to buy that extra. And so that's a little bit about that. Here's the specifications. It will show you the input voltage, which is DC 11 to 18 volts. There's all your power, all the number of cells it can charge, Lipo, nickel metal hydrate. So nice looking packaging. Definitely has a lot of useful information on here. Gives you a wide variety of connectors, LCD display, temperature probe socket for the probe they don't give you, and power source. So that leads me to my next thing, guys. They do not give you a power supply in this package. So you'll get the wire leads to go to like a 12-volt battery, but you do not get a wall charger in the package, and that is what this is right here. So we'll set this to the side for just a minute. So I went ahead and got the Skyrc. This is the adapter that is made for this charger. I didn't want to cut corners, and it really wasn't that much more expensive than some of the other ones I've seen. But this is the Skyrc brand. Basically, this plugs right into the wall, and this will charge your B6 balance charger. And it converts it down to the 15 volts, say. So takes the 120 volt, turns it down at 15 volt DC, and you can just plug that right into your charger. Alright guys, let's go ahead and open up the package, see what you're going to get here from FR Sky in the box. So it's got a little tab right here, you just pull that out, And we can open this up. And here you can see right on the top, they give you your beautiful instruction manual in English. It's full of color, has a ton of information in here. How to charge, how to set everything up, what all it does. I mean, this is really nice. It gives you all the LCD navigation, so you know how to navigate through the menu. Just very, very, very helpful. So yeah, definitely want to read all that. There's your maximum circuit power, so you know how much power you can charge to different types of batteries. So definitely like the manual. Okay, moving on to the package here. We've got our charger here. Now I will let you know, guys, I have already opened this up. I'm just basically kind of showing you what the presentation is out of the box, and obviously the sticker won't be falling off like that. But I wanted to just kind of give you just so you can know what to expect. So right here you get a little caution sticker that's stuck on the LCD display, and basically just says Lipo batteries pose a severe risk of fire, which they do. So definitely get yourself a nice Lipo charge bag, something fireproof, and never ever leave a charger unsupervised or unattended. So that will just peel right off there. And right here on the side, you also get another little warning label here. Please recheck the battery polarity and cell count. Don't want to plug the wrong batteries into the wrong slots. So here's our balance ports here. We have 2-cell, 3-cell, 4-cell, 5-cell, and 6-cell. So you can see right there, there's all our balance ports for balance charging. Okay, right here we have the red and the black. This is our output. So this is our main power that's going to come out and charge our batteries right there. So that's what those ports are there. And another way to tell from a fake and a genuine, just from looking at it, is these plugs right here on the fake one, they are not that goldish color. They're like a chrome color. So that's one way. The other way to tell is you see these fins on the back here for cooling. You see how raised up they are. On the fake ones, they are not raised up nowhere near as high. So that's another indication whether you got a fake or a real one. And right here on the bottom, they actually give you a hologram sticker because there is so many fakes out there. And if you input these numbers here, this bottom number here and this top number at the skyrc.com website, you can actually type in the numbers, which I've already done, to prove that you have a genuine, authentic Skyrc B6 charger and not some fake, because there are so many fakes out there. And a lot of people may not know the difference between a fake and this one. They might just say, oh, well, it looks the same on the outside, so it must be must just be a generic version. Well, guys, the technology that's in this charger, you're not going to get the same technology in a fake. And there's numerous videos out there comparing, why this charger is so good, the real charger. So you can see here it says Skyrc. Here's all our buttons for our menu, our start button, and here's our navigations right there. Okay, diving into the box, see what else we get in the package here. Some more cardboard, and here is all our wires and plugs. So we look here, we can see we have I believe this is a, what's the name of it? A T connector, I think it's called. Anyway, none of my batteries use this connector. So this plugs into the output right here, these little banana clips here. And this is what we're gonna use. I'm gonna use to mainly charge my batteries, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Here is your alternate 12-volt DC power. So if you're out, let's just say you're out in the field and you want to charge batteries, you can with this option. So you can actually hook these leads right here to your car battery or a 12-volt source, plug this into the charger, and you can actually charge batteries right through your car vehicle, which is nice. Because let's face it, not everybody has a power inverter, in their vehicle, and when you're out in the field and your batteries run dead, you have that option to go ahead and charge them up in the field. So it's a nice little touch they added that here. Here's some more plugs here, guys. Probably not going to be using any of these, honestly, for what I've got. But you know, you've got some micro pins here to charge some smaller batteries. I think this is some kind of a servo lead that you can use to charge servos. And then here's another way you could charge some batteries. These little banana clips here, you can actually clip these you know, onto a JST connector if you wanted to try to charge the battery, but we're not going to be doing that, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So that leads me to this wonderful thing right here. So this is separate. I had to buy this separate. And I'm going to leave links to all this stuff in the description. But this is a T-plug to JST. So all I have to do is plug this into the charger. And now all I have to do is plug this connector right here into this adapter. Just like that, and boom, now I can charge my XT60 batteries. So where there's a will, there's a way. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the adapter here. Had to buy this separate, okay? This is the AC adapter, which you can use to charge in your house. And I just bought the Skyrc brand. They have other chargers that'll work. Like I said, I've already had this out, but it did come very neatly packaged. I'll throw that off to the side. And the wires were not wrapped around like this. I just did this just for the video. But here's your adapter here. It's a heavy son of a gun. But yeah, you got your power cord here, which plugs into the wall. You can see we got all the Skyrc branding here. AC switching adapter there. This is the Skyrc brand. And then at the very end of this side of the cable, you will find your power connector. So this will plug right into the charger and will convert your 120 volt down to 15 volt DC. Alright, so I went ahead and wanted to go ahead. I know I showed this in another video. This was the first thing I actually bought for my Wizard, but it's such a small item, you know, I didn't want to do a whole video on just this itself. But it has to do with the battery, so I figured I would include this in my I would include this in my mod number 3, which is the battery system altogether, the charger, the batteries, and this is a Lipo battery buzzer, and it works great. You know, it beeps to let you know when to land. You set the voltage right here with this little switch. It really does work really nice, and also it's really nice because let's just say you were flying and all of a sudden, you know, you lost control and the drone went down somewhere. You're not sure where it went down. Once the battery, because it's going to stay on, so the batteries are going to deplete. Once they hit that that low voltage, the buzzer will sound, and that will help you actually locate your drone. So nice to have that. Alright, so I want to go ahead and take this time to kind of show you the cell checker here and how nice it really is, because yeah, this thing is really nice. So if you turn this thing around, you can see that it has one cell all the way down. Let's see if this will focus in. Has one cell all the way down to 6 cell. So this will do one cell all the way down to 6 cell. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and plug this in. Plug it on this side. You get a little audible alert. It's going to tell you that it is a 3-cell battery, and it's going to tell you each cell what the voltage is on each cell, and it's going to tell you what the total voltage is for all cells. So you can see we're at 4.08, 12.2 total, 4.07, 4.08, 4.08. So nice and close. All the cells are within tolerable voltage of one another, which is good. So that's a nice little checker there to tell you, you know, what your voltage is. Moving on to the next part of the upgrade here, the modification. I went ahead and got a second battery, guys. There's nothing wrong with the stock battery; it works fine. But I wanted to have a second battery that, that way when the stock battery died and I'm out in the field, I can have a second battery ready to go so I can get 2 flights in. Now, I wanted to go with the Grayson Hobbies recommended Scorpion, which is a 3-cell, just like this one. However, they did not have any in stock, and I had a hard time trying to find any of them that actually had the JST connector on it. So that was kind of what prohibited me from going with a Scorpion. However, I was able to find this. It's a Power Hobby. I got it on eBay. Seemed to be a decent company. And here it is right here, guys. So it's a 3-cell, just like the stock one. It's 1500 milliamps, just like the stock one. But instead of the stock 25C, this one's actually 45C, and which is actually the same. This is the same specifications as a Scorpion that Grayson Hobby recommended. So we're going to see how this does. I don't see why it wouldn't do well. It's got a nice long, neat JST cord there with our balance plug there. Power Hobby, so it's wrapped up nice. So it seems to be a decent battery. It's 11.1 volt, and actually, to be honest with you, it's actually smaller than the stock battery, and I'll show you a comparison here. Alright, so as you can see, here's the stock battery here on the right, and you can see it is a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier than this, not by much, I guess. Maybe it's just optical illusion, I don't know. Seems like it's a little bit taller, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the way it's wrapped. Anyway, so you can see right here, the stock battery is a 1500 milliamp 25C 11.1 volt, and this one that I got is a 1500 milliamp 45C 11.1 volt. So both 3 cells, both 1500 milliamps. One is just a 25C, and this one is a 45C. So I'm very interested to see if I can even notice a difference. But I'll leave a link in the description also for this guy right here. Hey guys, I went ahead and plugged in my wall adapter. Here's the cord right here, and if you look on this side, you'll see your DC in right here. Plug that in. You see a little spark there. We have got power. All right, so let's go ahead and show you. Let's see if I can prop this up for you. Go ahead and show you how exactly this works. It's very smart technology. So we need, in order to balance charge a Lipo, you're going to need this plug right here, okay? You're going to need these banana plugs. So if you look on this side, you got a positive and a negative. So obviously the negative goes in here, the positive goes in here. Plug that in there. Okay. Next thing, you're going to need this adapter if you have a JST connector, which I already showed you. So we got our adapter plugged in, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and plug in our JST connector here to our adapter here. So this is going to be the main charge, okay? That's what the main charge is going to come through. Now, we want to balance charge this Lipo. So when we balance charge, we're basically, this microprocessor is going to determine the voltage of each individual cell, and it's going to charge each individual cell to the same voltage as close as it can get. It's not exact, but it's going to charge each cell to the closest it can get. So in order to balance charge, we've got our main lead plugged in, okay? And at this time, the charger's not doing anything. It's not charging. We're just hooking it up. So we're going to hook it up first. Now we have to find the number of cell, which is, you can see, the second one from the right to the top is 3 cell. Okay? So that one right there is our 3 cell. So here's our balance plug here. You can see the 2 little tabs. They're going to go up top. Okay? So we're going to plug this in here. Boom. Got that plugged in. We are now ready to charge. Okay? So, try to hold this so you can see it. Actually, I better lay it flat. Let me come over top. Okay. Now, this thing is pretty daggone smart. So, right here is your start button, okay? You can change the amount of amps that you charge at all the way up to 5 amps, okay? However, don't charge a 1500 milliamp at 5 amps. You will overcharge it and damage your battery, okay? So, there is a formula to figure out what amp you should charge this battery. Basically, is a 1500 milliamp, okay? So, a 1500 milliamp, you want to charge it at 1.5 amps. So basically, you just take the first two numbers here, you put a decimal point behind the 1, and that's your amps, 1.5, okay? If you had a 2000 milliamp, it would be 2.0. If you had a 3000 milliamp, it'd be 3.0. You get my drift. If you had a 3500 milliamp, you would charge it at 3.5 amps, okay? Now, over here on the right, this is the type of battery that we have, 11.1 volt 3S. Now, we want to change from a LiPo charge to a LiPo balance, okay? I always balance charge my LiPos. That way they're always getting the same charge per cell, okay? Now, if we go to battery type, we can change it from LiPo to nickel metal hydrate to NiCad to whatever you want. So, obviously we want LiPo battery selected. So we're going to go back to LiPo battery. Okay. LiPo battery. There's our menu. Okay, LiPo battery. Go back to LiPo battery. There we go. So now we're back at LiPo charge. So the decrease increase is going to change this from a LiPo charge to a LiPo balance. Now, we have selected a 3-cell 11.1 volt. That is the type of battery we have. However, we can change this. Okay, so if we go to, that's fast charge, we go to start, that will change the amps. Hit start again, that'll change that. So there's a 4-cell, okay? That's going to tell you automatically what the voltage of a 4-cell is. There's a 5-cell and a 6-cell. So let's just say, oh, we don't know what we're doing. We accidentally set up a 6-cell for a 3-cell. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to start this charger. So let's go ahead and hold the start button. It's going to check the battery. Battery check, low voltage. Okay, so we have the wrong voltage. That is what that means, okay? So, we're going to go back. We're going to go back here. We're going to hit start. We're going to go down to 3-cell, and we're going to hold the start button. It's automatically going to check. Now it's going to confirm. You say it's a 3-cell, I say it's a 3-cell. Let's go ahead and hit start. Now it is starting to charge. You can see now it is telling us that this is a LiPo 3-cell battery. We're charging at 1.5 amps. It currently has 12.40 volts. We are balance charging. This is the time that we have charged. This is the milliamps that we have put in so far. Now you can also change this menu, and you can go to view each cell. So as you can see, we have these 3 cells. It's going to charge these at the same rate, at the same time. It's going to charge each individual cell, and it's going to balance the power that's coming through these leads. It's going to balance that and charge each cell individually and keep those numbers as close as it can to one another. Okay, so that's the little presentation on how to get started with one of these chargers. It's really easy to use. It's incredibly easy to use. It's very user friendly. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the other screen here. Now, a fully charged 3-cell Lipo battery, the maximum voltage it should be at is 12.60. Okay, so once this battery hits 12.60, an alarm is going to go off, and right here at the top it's going to say full, and it's going to flash full. So you'll see it here in a minute. It doesn't take long, but once it gets to that point, I'll show you what to look for. That way you know that your battery is fully charged. Alright guys, you heard the audible tone, and now it says full. Full is flashing, so that's how you know it's full, done charging. You can see our amps are at 0. That means it's no longer putting any current, any amperage to the battery whatsoever. You see the timer stopped, and you can see all the numbers have stopped. So that is the indication. That's how you know that your battery's full. I thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for this video. And that is my modification number 3, which is also very important. Chargers and your batteries are very important. You want to make sure that you have good chargers and good batteries to go out and fly your drones with. So we're going to have more upgrades to come. Stay tuned. Don't forget about that giveaway, guys. We need more entries. Giving away a free drone the whole month of July. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and I'll leave the link down below to that video for the giveaway, and you'll win a free little mini micro drone. Okay, guys? Don't forget about that, guys. So I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for that video, so I can get some more entries. We need more entries, guys. I want this to be a really good giveaway. I want there to be a lot of entries. So I appreciate you taking this time to watch. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already. And until the next video, E-Drone out.